What's up, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I missed you guys. Let's jump right into your reading. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Alright, let's see what's popping with my Sagittarius. Okay, you have the Four of Cups. Let's get a little bit of a story here. What's happening? Sagittarius, you have the Page of Pentacles crossing you. You have the Queen of Swords in your focus. Okay. I'm going to pull two more cards to kind of unwrap, see what's happening, Sagittarius. Okay. You have the Emperor in reverse, and then you have the Hermit. These actually came out in my reading for Aries. And so let's get right into it. It did come in the same position as Aries too, which is quite interesting. Fire energy for sure. But in this Four of Cups energy, I just see you probably holding yourself back from using your special gifts. Like, I feel like some of you may know that you have these special gifts in regards to feelings and apathy and, things of that nature. I see you kind of just not being content or being happy or feeling stable within your home life. I feel like this could have been something that you had since you were a young child. If this is like you feeling those gifts of, you feel like kind of bound to them or stuck to them, and you feel like they're kind of not making you feel grounded. So I feel like you could be having like gifts of intuition or insight or psychic gifts or feelings that are deeply rooted to who you are. And the challenge is that you don't want to be like bound to these. You feel kind of bound to these gifts. Being able to feel things deeply, being able to see things differently from other people emotionally. You have a high emotional intelligence is what I'm getting. And with this page in the challenging position representing like stability or money or news, I see you could just stop yourself from really using these gifts for the best potential outcome. It's like you cut yourself off from using these gifts because you look at them more as like something more unstable, like you're insecure emotionally. It doesn't make you feel very grounded when you're in your emotions. I feel like you are more of a logical, definitely really good with money type energies, really rooted in your position, so you're secure in like your job and things of that nature. But when it comes to emotions and feeling and having those special gifts that you probably wouldn't consider as gifts, you feel very insecure about it. But I see you just looking at things differently with this Queen of Wands, because this could be just all kind of energies. None of this is really your energy. But I see this could just be you really being honest with yourself, focusing on being honest with yourself and feeling these feelings and feeling these emotions and surprising yourself when you get to a certain position, which is this Hermit position. It's going to be like a surprise to yourself. Like, some of you might not even see this gift until you get to like this Hermit position. So it's going to be surprising, like you don't even see it coming. is what I'm getting from that situation. But I feel like with this Emperor coming in this, you leaving out of this energy, is you could have been just angry, like I said, about these emotions tied to your stability. So it could have been like you sharing a home with someone. It could have been definitely someone in your personal life that means a lot to you, someone that's very close to you, or parents. So say for instance, those around you who taught you your traditions and your beliefs. It could be any of those situations, is however you want to read it and take what resonates. But I definitely see you just stepping out, and you are guarding your emotions here. You do have your emotions on guard, because like I said, you're not really very secure emotionally. I just feel like you're trying to make sense of things. You're leaving out of this place of being angry because you couldn't express your emotions as well. But you're gaining the clarity with the Hermit. You're looking within yourself. You're really finding the strength by looking within yourself and exploring. You're very in this place of expanding your mind and your environment, and you're leveling up. If this has anything to do with work or your position, you're leveling up. You're finding that stability and security. You're leveling up. But I definitely just see with this energy here, you're leaving out of this chaotic, very, very chaotic energy. You're leaving behind this just feelings of just instability, not feeling happy and fulfilled. You're leaving that behind. You're looking at things differently. You're gaining the perspective. You're not staying stuck in those mindsets and those habits and traditions that don't serve you in moving forward, and having that drive and that current courage to also go within and to trust yourself and your intuition, and to lift up in a higher mindset, where you do have to explore your traditions and your beliefs. And I see you leaving that behind. You see, this is not upright. It could cause anger because you're stepping outside of something that you've always believed since you were a child. Like, it's really hard to deal with those emotions when you go through this transformation, is what I'm also getting. I just feel that you're gaining the wisdom in being in isolation, and you're also gaining your independence from probably leaving home. Some of you, depending on your age, there is a page here, younger, grounded energy, very, ungrounded, because that's the challenge, very not grounded, very from place to place, or just not in a stable position because you live with others or something like that. But again, you have the Hermit here, and you're just gaining wisdom. You're becoming more aware of your surroundings and your situations and those things that make you feel lack, insecurity, or not taking action, or finding the courage to take action. And you're looking at that. You're really, really looking deeply at it with the Queen of Swords here. You're really, really focusing on that energy. And this is transformational here. This is transformational. You have kind of like this inaction and leaving that behind, and moving into this exploration, and moving into this elevation, and moving into, levels. This is a journey. this is you having to really go within to have some kind of forward movement, you know. So this is very powerful and wonderful energy. You could be leaving behind a job and, like I said, elevating, probably going out on your own, trusting in yourself, trusting in your talents, trusting in your gifts, and leaving behind a job that no longer serves you or make you feel secure financially. And it definitely doesn't make you feel happy. So I definitely see you leaving behind those energies. This is Virgo intellect, Aries action, Mars, and you see he's sitting comfortable on Mars. You have the Six of Swords and Judgments, more transformational energy, more major energy. And the Six of Swords is air energy, but this is what you're focused on. I feel like this is really nobody else, but it could be someone that you're attached to emotionally as well. Air, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And you guys could have a relationship and it's not on a solid foundation. It's very rocky. And I feel like you just see that this is no service to where you're trying to go and build stability. So it's almost like you're just going through this healing energy. And with the Six of Swords here, it's like you're moving on to calmer waters, but then it's like you also see that there is some movement, some shaking, there is still some attachments, but that's if you allow that energy with the Six of Swords, because once you see things from a different mindset, you will see that you have the control to release these mindsets or these negative things that keep you stuck. Okay? But I see you transitioning and I see you relocating and moving on nonetheless. And you're definitely moving on in a major way. And you have Judgment here. You're gaining a wake-up call from having to go through this transition. And that's going to bring some kind of clarity. You definitely have to make some kind of decision to bring stability and to really have this feeling of feeling fulfilled, you know, feeling fulfilled and using your spiritual gifts, your surprise gifts, your special gifts to really elevate and transform. This is Pluto, so you're transforming, you're going through a rebirth, you're transforming, you're changing mindsets, you're changing structures down to your DNA, down to your core. So it's like you're bringing with you power, okay? Power. You're releasing yourself from these things that were holding you back and that were keeping you from moving forward. You're releasing yourself from those things that wasn't in alignment with your, so bad habits, you're letting those go. Or this is a message to let go of those bad habits or things that just are unhealthy, especially mentally and emotionally, because that is, when it comes together, a core thing. It's core. It's really the root of a lot of your problems, is what I'm saying, is those mental and emotional burdens that are in regards to instability with your personal life, could be any kind of situation, your home, just your happiness when it comes to those things that make you feel secure and stable. And you're healing. You're definitely healing. You're definitely going through this purification. Like, it's so powerful if you really look at these together. And you're going to be a service of not just yourself. You're not going to find stability and roots just within yourself, but also within your community. And that's also going to bring you just like this overflow of happiness, because it's like you're in a whole different arena. You see, you're lifted out your body. You're no longer just a body. You are a spirit, and you're just really, the hermit is just confirmation of what this means when it comes to this transformation. And I love that for you. I just see you really having to make a decision and gaining the clarity that you need, that's in alignment with your core purpose, your life purpose. And it's just gonna be a wake-up call. It's gonna come to you, especially since you're in this Queen of Swords energy and you're like really focused and being honest with yourself and being honest with those around you. It's definitely going to prompt changes, and it's definitely going to prompt you to go within yourself to find some kind of clarity to really be in this space. But you got to do what you have to do, and it's only for the better. You're transforming. You're definitely looking at things differently. You're transforming your mindset and how you present yourself and your opinions and your ideas to others and how you communicate those things. You're also probably transforming the way that you communicate to those around you, because it probably was, in some situations, take what resonates, what doesn't. It probably wasn't always the most fun conversations. It probably was a lot of anger and aggression and like fierce energy, very fiery energy, very bold, very powerful energy, and it was very opposing. So to me, it was very combative. It could have gotten to that point, but I feel like you had your guards up. You were on watch. You always were prepared, like mentally, to come back and attack. So it was like, but again, it was just unstable, very just not the best type of situation in regards to like your money or even kids or job or whatever it is that's within your confounds or your private life or your structure, foundation, your traditions, whatever. But nonetheless, you're definitely going through this transformation, and it's powerful, and you're releasing some things. If you have not, you will be, because you're starting to see your gifts. If you haven't already, you're going to start to see your gifts, and that's going to bring you a sense of, just feeling good and feeling secure and feeling grounded, because you're going to go within yourself. It's going to be a very transformational energy. You have the Hangman. It's interesting because that did just come out. This is more transformational energy. You have Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. This is Pisces water. So I just feel like you're releasing those illusions or whatever, those things that left you stuck, because you're seeing things differently from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? If there were enemies that you didn't see before because you had some kind of connection to them, some kind of attachment to them, you're definitely seeing them in a whole new light, and you're seeing the truth about them. And like I said, there could be some anger that arises, or there has been some anger that arises from this situation, and you're definitely going to see things differently. It may trigger you, but you are also in this hermit energy where you're just also taking note of the triggering, and the triggering. You're just going to see things differently and say, oh, this really triggers me, and you're going to learn how to let it go and release it and not play the game or give back into this, because I do see this as a karmic situation as well here. So whatever it is, that if you are focused on someone, um, emotionally too, because this could be any situation, and if you want love, if you are focused on someone, I just see that you're on this energy of like no longer want to deal with the chaos. Like you're turning your back on the situation, you're moving on, you are finding happiness, you're actually finding happiness within yourself, you're seeing your gifts, your feelings are changing and different from whatever the situation is. You're seeing things differently, and you're expressing your feelings about this situation, even if it's not the best. But you found the clarity, and you know that this is what you need to do. And judgment is what's going to bring you that clarity, and you're going to see it from that perspective, and you're going to make the choice to elevate and move on from a situation and make that change that is needed. It's in alignment with your journey and your purpose, and you're just going to gain that clarity. You have the answers. Go within. You'll know what to do. But that's what I see for you. This situation is it's dunzos. I feel like you're seeing things differently. You're on a whole nother level. This person can't go with you. They're still ready to play the same games or do the same things, or just go in this repetitive cycle. The things that you're used to, those things that this person feels keeps you together or structured, but there was never a stable ground. And now they don't know how to function in this space. So it's like they're not in alignment with what you're trying to do either, Sagittarius. So there goes some love or partnerships, family situations, could be a child, whatever. It could be a male. It could be so many different energies in here. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But it's definitely some transformational energy happening, period. Okay? Sagittarius, you have the Ace of Wands. That's your energy. Three of Pentacles. So I just feel like with this Ace of Wands, there could be some conflict, definitely in connection with this Emperor or this Aries energy, or this energy that could have to do with someone in your private life, your just a private situation, or someone. They're very bold, they're very confident, they are very conflicting as well. It's like you almost have to put your guards up around this person, and that's why you're in the hermit, in your shell. So it's like, and you see you're protecting your heart here with the Queen of Swords. So it's like, no, the situation is very conflicting, and I feel like if you continue to stay bound with the Six of Swords energy, that you're going to create new conflict in the situation. Like, you're going to allow it. And it's like, come on, you're the hermit. You're supposed to be seeing things clearly, and you're going to fog your brain up again and cause new conflict. I do see you with the Three of Pentacles, definitely collaborating, showing people your skills. So I feel like you have certain skills that you bring to the table in regards to some kind of collaboration or something to do with work, that will bring you stability, bring you security. Like, you'll feel secure in this skill, and you're going to be able to show your work, and that's going to bring security and stability, and it's also going to showcase your skills and your craftsmanship, because you do have the Ace of Wands here. So you're bringing in new collaborations, new ideas. You're bringing in, you could be working on new skills to elevate, or advance your skills or your skill set. But I definitely see, if you stay attached to this energy, that you're definitely causing conflicting situations. I would almost say that the outcome could be you being tied into these situations, third party situations. If this has anything to do with work, and this is just this negative person that has you just feeling conflicted, I would just I feel like you're, depending on how you look at it, you have the chance to showcase your skills and bring recognition to your skills, and this person is going to look at you differently, because they're going to see the confidence in your skills and what your skills actually bring to the table. But I also do see that if you give in to like this conflicting energy, that you're not going to feel worthy in these collaborations, because you don't feel like you have enough skills, or your skill set isn't perfect or something like that. You will give in to trying to be perfect. But with this Hermit here, I really see that you're just really being clear and intentional about the people that you have around you in regards to collaborations and showing off your skills and things like that, because you don't want to continue to deal with conflicts. I see you really gaining that clarity, which is going to bring in new ideas on how you collaborate and deal with other people. And like I said, gaining new skills, definitely from going into Hermit mode, because you're seeing things differently. Yes. And then with the Emperor, like I said, it's just this energy of really dealing with family and friends as well. You could be dealing with family and friends. You could be dealing with bosses. You could be dealing with a spouse. You could be dealing with whatever situation. But there's definitely just this energy of some kind of anger. And it could have been anger in regards to collaborations, where somebody didn't like you because of your skills or the quality that you bring to the team or something like that. So you definitely have to watch out for a hater, because they're looking at you and they see you as just this burst of ideas and things, and they're trying to block that energy. They're literally trying to block that energy. They are literally trying to block that energy, and I feel like they have enough power to try to do it like psychically or mentally play games and trying to stop your flow. And they could be going behind your back, also talking about your quality or your craftsmanship when it comes to work. So beware of that as well. There's so many things that is happening here, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I hope that you've all stayed along for this journey, for this message. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. But nonetheless, there's so many things we could read deeper, but we're just going to pull a Moonology card and go from there. But there's definitely some new collaborations coming in as well. Just don't attract new challenging collaborations, bring love into the situation, okay? Be bold and make the first move. So like I said, that could also be indicative, as I was saying earlier, of you just not making the move, you not moving or taking action, or leaving behind being stuck in that energy of not taking action and really going through this transformational change, you know, which is in alignment with what you're trying to bring forth and come to, because changes will occur and you just have to be ready. Make the moves. You need to meditate and contemplate. Do it. You need to go within. You're going to find the answers there. Prosperity lies ahead, okay? It's coming. So you have new moon in Taurus, new moon in Pisces, cardinal moon, new moon in Aquarius. So we're going to pull one more for you, Sagittarius. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We could read deeper, but we're just going to take that. And I hope that it resonates with someone. Okay? Oh my gosh. So we have positive movement 4. So you're going through this transformational energy. And like I say, you have the 3 of Pentacles, so you're definitely just working on some new skills, collaborations, working in teams, attracting those things into your life, and that's going to bring positive forward movement. This is also saying that if you're in this stage and you're just feeling a little insecure, to just take the first moves, be bold, get out of this place of just dwelling, and just think positive and take the first move and start taking action towards whatever it is that you're trying to bring into fruition, breaking habits, whatever it is for you. And then financial and material changes that will occur once you actually start to take the moves and get out of these conflicting energies that leave you feeling stuck. You have emotional loss. I feel like when you go through transformations and you go through such powerful changes, that there will be losses. And I feel like that could be loss of something that you're very attached to, like your traditions, your foundations, the very core of who you are and what you believe, you know. So it can be very emotional and it can be very overwhelming and conflicting. So you could be just having these conflicts within yourself, and that's a lot. So just be aware of that, and just know material harvest is really what you have your mind set on, and that will come. You know, just go within yourself and explore yourself, explore your different opportunities as well when it comes to money and what you're good at and what can bring stability, something that's natural to you, something that really moves you and really makes you feel positive and makes you feel like you bring that quality, something you're very skillful at. Definitely utilize those gifts, and that's going to bring you material harvest. And these could be these surprise gifts, or these gifts that you will see once you start going into that hermit mode and that spiritual mode, and just going within yourself, exploring yourself, your spirituality, your religion, whatever it is, prayer, meditation, whatever it is for you. And that's going to bring forth, bringing those visions into reality. You know, on this journey, you're going to get insights on which way to go. You may not know where to go now, but you're going to get just spiritual insights or downloads that's going to lead you in the right directions. It's like you're going to get confirmations, could be through numbers and things of that nature. I feel like you're collaborating with the universe, and those are a part of some of the gifts that you do have, is these gifts to be able to communicate, and mental gifts. You could definitely have psychic abilities and see things that other people can't. I'm definitely getting that. But nonetheless, I just see you really bringing in, you know, you see bringing love into the situation, because there could have been a situation that you lost love for. You know, you're just no longer happy. You know, you're no longer feeling that core feeling of love that brought you together in a situation or something like that. It could be so many ways that you can read into this. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But we're going to leave it right there. And you just let me know if it resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. If it didn't, please check your Sagittarius playlist. You might find other insights there in some of the other videos. Also check your moon, rising, and your Venus if they are in other signs other than Sagittarius, and you might find some insights there. Also, it just might not be your message, so just stay tuned, because you never know when your message will come through. These videos are timeless, so you never know when your message will be here. I try to, you know, be a guide, but again, you're always going to find clarity when you go within yourself and you really tap into source. You're going to always find the answers. So I hope that this was able to help some of you. Like I said, if not, just stay tuned. You never know. And nonetheless, I will talk to you soon. Thank you for letting me get into your energy and in your space and delivering a message.